Well, good afternoon. On this Monday, we're looking at some really great weather, more blue sky out there. In fact, it's a little warm for the sugar beet harvest today, and they were really going this weekend, along with the corn harvest too. But check out this photo. We got this shared with us from Charity Carlson. She shared this photo of 8-year-old Henry's first sugar beet haul. So it's a generational thing here. You can see him pulling it in this first photo. In the second photo, you can see his haul there. So just great to see. And if you've got some harvest photos to share as we're going through the rest of the season, head to our website and go to our gallery there and you can upload your photos. Beautiful day today to be outdoors. We do have a little bit of wind, but temperatures are responding to that south wind here. We're looking at some numbers into the 60s, especially up north, still into some low 60s, but Southern Valley, Gwinner, and then down towards Sisseton, we're into the 70s in those areas. Gwinner's at 72, Sisseton 74, Fargo 63 and 61 in Grand Forks. Keep in mind, our average high for Fargo on this date is 55, and we still have a few more hours of heating to go here today. So warm temperatures happening, and it's thanks to an approaching area of low pressure, or rather a cold front that's going to be moving in, and that's triggering some stronger winds out of the south. And we're looking at some numbers that are gusting into the 20s, mid-20s for most of these gusts here this afternoon, and this just continues today. So we do have to put up with the wind in order to get these warmer temperatures. Another view of our radar and satellite map, no rain to show you, no clouds in the valley. We do have to look farther west to see some of these clouds, and they're not widespread. So that's good for keeping that sunshine around until it sets for tonight, but we may see more passing clouds as the afternoon goes along. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner for today. Warm numbers here on the map. Look at this. By 4 o'clock, we'll be into the upper 60s to some mid 70s. Gusts out of the south into some 20s to about 30 miles per hour. And the clouds start making their way in, but again, they look to be a little more isolated and widely scattered than what we're depicting here in our forecast model. And then into this evening, should be a pleasant night. Just keep in mind that some of those leaves on your walk are going to get blown around for this evening with that wind still on the stronger side even into tonight. Now I want you to pay attention to our wind here. 10 o'clock still out of the south, but watch what happens overnight. That arrow quickly flips to the northerly direction. We're going to have a cold front moving in, and once you see that wind change direction, you know that front has passed through, and we're looking at cooler air sinking into the valley, and it's going to be another breezy day, but this time the wind coming out of the north is going to be cooling us down. Now I mentioned that chance for a little bit of a mix coming up this week, so I'm taking a wider view here starting at Tuesday at 8 o'clock. You can see that we'll have some clouds, maybe a couple of sprinkles tomorrow night, but I think it's not until the morning hours Wednesday where we see some rain lifting in. Most of this low pressure system stays south of the valley. So if you're in the northern valley, you won't see much of anything here, but southern valley, we have to watch out for that potential, not only for rain, but see that pink there over in the James River area? The potential's there for a little bit of a mix in there too. So we may see a couple of our first flakes of the season. It shouldn't be impactful, but still we haven't seen that yet. So that's something to keep an eye out for as we head into midweek. Much cooler behind this system. Thursday, we're looking at temperatures back below freezing. Could see our first widespread hard freeze. And then we're looking at cooler temperatures for the day, Thursday and Friday, only into the 40s.
I think it's like trying to just focus on like one day I put my jacket away and it's like, oh, it's cold, and now I can't figure it out.
This is the season for layers. That way you're prepared no matter what.
That's a good tip. Thank you.